What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your girl Mouth Mighty in the place to be. What? You're listening to GUE. Hey. What's up? It's your girl. And today we have today is the real actual relaunching. When everybody does hear this one, this is the relaunching. This is the I couldn't do anything or couldn't finish anything or couldn't start anything until this session, this right here was actually done. And today my special guest is the husband. He doesn't want no name. There's no name.
Yeah, I'm her husband.
Oh, well, okay. Well, my husband. So, because my husband, who has no name, Mr. No name for real. Jay, you have to have conversation. You have to talk to me.
Okay, I'm waiting for you to ask me a question.
So I did. I said, so you don't want no name?
I mean, my name is Jay. How you doing?
Okay, that works. Mr. J, how you doing? So anyways, that's your girl. And today's topic, we're going to make this really nice and sweet because again, y'all know how we do. This is God's Urban Edge. Real talk, real people with real lives. So today, my wonderful husband, me and him are going to have a talk that I'm having, or we're going to be having, is a bunch of females brought this to my attention, and what way to pick the first man, the only man in my life's brain by asking him the question that be on the women's minds. Amen. The topic actually is emotional baggage. So it's unpacking emotional baggage and insecurities. Yes. I know that's that's a hard conversation for some, and an easy thing for others. So again, that topic is unpacking emotional baggage and insecurities. So we're gonna jump right in. Now, for me, I feel like an emotional baggage, anything that's emotional baggage to me, and again, this is just my opinions. So an emotional baggage for me is a misplaced emotions, misplaced hurt. Most of the time it's misplaced because of the fact we get upset the experience or a trauma that had happened. So we're stuck with some emotions that we don't know how to deal with it. We don't know how to unpack it, which causes insecurities, which to me are triggers. So for instance, for me, an emotional baggage is grew up feeling like everybody was gonna leave me, nobody was gonna stay around, with abandonment issues. And what it was is that when I was a little girl, my dad left. My dad jetted. My dad was like out of there, and he didn't realize the repercussion of what it was gonna cause on a little girl. So I grew up feeling like everybody was gonna leave me, like everybody that I love was gonna leave me. But since from healing, being delivered from those things, I realized, you know what? Not everybody's going to leave me. Matter of fact, I even got to the point where I don't care if you leave. I don't care if you walk away, because I'm going to still be all right, because I stand. So, Jay, husband, what says you? What does emotional baggage mean to you?
Emotional baggage. I don't have any.
All right.
The age of 10, after my dad died, I just disconnected emotionally from the world, pretty much. It's all about survival.
So are you emotionally unavailable now?
I mean, I can be.
Okay. See, that's real talk. Real talk.
I can be. I'm one of those individuals that I could turn them on and off at the drop of a dime.
I done seen that.
So, I'm cut from a different cloth. I'm not like nobody else.
I know you are.
And that's because the way that I grew up.
So for me, so back to the emotional baggage. So everybody, I feel like if you haven't been healed from some kind of misplaced trauma, misplaced hurt, or whatever have you, I feel like it does come out. It does come out in some way. Growing up, I just felt like everybody was going to leave me, so I would hold close to people, probably even people that I wasn't supposed to hold on to for dear life, thinking that I just didn't want them to leave. So you've never experienced any of that?
I mean, nah. As far as people leaving, nah. Because it was like, my mom died, I was 7. I ain't know nothing about it.
Mm-hmm.
Then 3 years later, my pops died.
And you were 10.
Yeah, so it was like, okay.
So you...
I didn't have time to be emotional.
Uh, so... So as a grown man, being that you've experienced those kind of things, do you get to a point where... So you haven't found that place of, okay, what am I trying to say? Because if you haven't felt those emotions at those age, or you didn't have time to feel those emotions, so they had to appear somewhere, or you just, where do you grow from there or go from there? If you haven't dealt with those emotions, so that means that there's still some kind of baggage. If they're misplaced emotions at that young age, you didn't have time to
No,
do.
I didn't.
But why? First off, why didn't you have time for you to process?
Because I was alone.
Okay.
I was alone. After my parents died, I didn't have nobody.
Okay.
My grandmother was there for me, but she didn't give a fuck. All she was worried about was the check.
Okay. So now bring it back. So we're gonna bring it back to emotional baggages and insecurity. So because those issues weren't addressed at a young age, do you feel that you have any insecurities because of those?
No.
Or you don't see it because of the fact you didn't deal with those?
No, I don't have no insecurity.
But do you feel like you need to? So you don't feel like you need to address the issue as far as the emotional baggage from back then?
What issues? I don't have any issues. That's what I'm saying.
But if you've said that you can be emotionally unavailable,
Right, and I don't let myself.
Okay,
I don't let my emotions get the best of me.
Okay, now that's fair.
I don't.
I can contest to that.
I might have a moment where I break down and cry thinking about my parents and
Of
shit,
course.
but other than that, nah.
All right. Okay.
I got too much to do, too much to holding on, like, what's the word I'm looking for? I got too much to push for.
Too much to live for?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. But too much to be dwelling on emotional shit.
Okay.
So emotions just blocks you from doing things.
But sometimes you have to sit in the emotion.
That's why
of
I
a
have
thing.
my moments.
Okay.
That's why I have my moments.
But sometimes you have to sit in the emotion of the moment so you can heal from it.
Nah.
So you can move forward, because some people process differently.
But I'm already healed from them.
Okay.
I just have moments.
Okay. All right.
I try not to let shit get to me. I know that makes me that fucks up other parts of my life.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Because it makes you emotionally unavailable, so it makes it seem like sometimes.
Like you tell me all the time, I'm emotionally unavailable to you.
But wait.
What you do?
I do say that, but I be saying it in the moments of, listen, dude, when it's the times where I need you to be available for the things that I need you for, that's when I feel like sometimes you check out.
In here sitting in our emotions. Somebody got to be the strong one.
Yeah, but
and that's how I've been all my life.
So
that's why I don't deal with emotions.
But the strong ones is meaning that you can deal with the emotions and pass through it and be able to help other people. Can you help people in the state of not being emotionally available?
Yeah.
How?
Because I'm giving them a straight, direct point of view. Ain't no bullshitting, ain't no beating around the bush, ain't no blowing smoke up nobody's ass. So I'm just telling them the truth. But yo, you're an asshole. You're a dickhead.
I can't.
What? I'm saying it's the truth.
I get it. I can't. That's my husband, y'all. So I still feel like, okay, so I believe that men then, what are so men, you know that thing when society teaches our men that it's not okay to cry, that it's, you got to be strong, you got to keep your stuff together and so forth. I
believed that for a long, long time.
Okay.
I really did.
But now it's okay. It's okay. No one's told you that it's okay to cry.
No one is still saying it's okay to cry.
So
okay, no, I'm lying. In the last 5 years, more men have been coming out saying, we got to start dealing with this
emotions,
yeah, and this and that, but for someone like me who's been the same way since, I'm just gonna say 15.
Okay.
I'm 48 right now. I'm setting my ways. I'm working on myself, trying to be a better person.
Okay.
But at the same time, Nah, I can't do it. I got too much shit going on to be emotional.
But you have to be emotionally present. How could you deal with me and not be emotionally present? Like, we've been friends for so long, best friends that we talk to each other about. Absolutely, there is nothing that you don't know about me.
I deal with it.
How?
I get up and walk away.
Exactly, which means it makes you emotionally. Because
I don't want to deal with it. I don't want.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why I said I cut my emotions off at the door.
But I need you.
You don't need me to be emotional.
No, I don't need. I need you to be emotional to the point where you understand me.
I never said I didn't. I'm just because I'm not emotional doesn't mean that I don't understand you.
So how do you? Okay, all right. I feel like this conversation went totally different than what I expected.
Yeah, I know it did. It did.
But what I'm saying is that I feel like we have to be emotionally available to each other. For instance, because of the fact that emotionally available means that I'm giving you a safe place where you feel you could come to me with anything. No judgment.
Even if I wasn't emotional, I could do that. I don't need emotions to do that. I come to you about anything anyway.
You do?
Okay then. So why do I have to be emotional to do it? Why do I have to be in my feelings to do it?
I get it. But I
sure you don't get it. You don't get it.
Oh my God.
Because I'm looking at your face right now. You don't get it. I see you. You're trying to understand what I'm saying, but you don't.
I'm trying because I feel like emotionally you have to be available for somebody to understand them emotionally.
No.
So maybe that might be my perception.
No, you don't have to be like. This is just like, that's why I watch so much documentaries and nature shows, things like that. Like you like watching all these bullshit drama shows.
Wait, reality, boo boo.
Reality drama shows about other people bullshit. I got my own bullshit going on. I want to watch Mandisi and his wife go through some bullshit with his mama and all that when I got my own shit going on.
I get that. But we're talking about you and I.
But at the same time,
how are you emotionally available to me without any emotions?
I don't need to be emotionally available to you.
But I'm telling you, I need you to be. I need you to understand where I'm coming from.
You need me to listen to you. You don't need me to be emotional.
So that means you're just hearing.
You say what's the difference?
Because
hearing is an emotion.
Hearing. You're just hearing.
Oh, hearing. I thought you said caring.
No, you're just hearing me. Caring is because you're emotionally attached to me.
No,
you're emotional
not
about
really.
it.
Caring is a little bit of emotion.
Yeah.
But it's not like.
Because then it makes you seem like you're not empathetic to, all right, babe. Like, listen, like for instance, insecurities. I have some insecurities. How do you help me to unpack my insecurities? You know that saying, starve your insecurities and
I don't
you
know that
feed.
Saying. See, I don't know those types of things. I don't know those sayings about emotions and feelings and shit. Because I am an ice. I can be an ice cold individual. And that's because of my life, the way that I've grown up.
But you're married now.
The things I've been through, it doesn't matter.
Yes, because you should be a different caliber of male.
I mean, I'm working on it. I'm trying.
Okay.
I'm trying.
So,
but at the same time, I feel I shouldn't have to be. I just need to be me. If you need to talk to me about something, babe, I need to talk to you about something. The reason I don't like talking to you, because you be dragging shit out sometimes.
I get that. Because I want to make sure you hear.
A 10-minute conversation will be a 25, 30-minute conversation.
Because you're emotionally unavailable, so it makes me feel like you don't hear me nor understand where I'm. You blow me off really, really quickly. I
blow everybody off really quickly.
Okay, so then what is the difference between...
That's my emotion, blowing people off.
What's the difference between me and everybody else?
You're my wife.
Why do I get the same measure of treatment then?
You don't.
So you blow everybody off with the quickness, but you blow me off just, okay, listen, I'm over it now. And then you just over the conversation. Or you finish the conversation or just by walking away.
It depends on the conversation. If the conversation is meaningful and it has some type of substance to me.
Oh, yeah. If it has some type of emotion in it? Yeah,
because sometimes, no. All right, for example, I come home from work. You want to talk to me about your girlfriends at church. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear about... Wait. I don't want to hear about elbows and all the stuff that she's going through. We have to watch what
we're saying.
Well, I just said elbow. Nobody knows who elbows is.
So listen.
Nobody knows who that is. But you.
So sometimes... but then that means you're giving me a... So we can only be friends sometimes, or I can, because I should feel confident and comfortable.
I try to sit down and listen to.
But when we were on the phone and we were best friends for years before we got married, I was able to tell you absolutely everything about anything, and you listened. Or was you putting the daggone phone down? And coming back, oh my mother freaking goodness.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I did. I was doing stuff.
Who did I marry?
I know.
Wait.
Somewhere deep down
Babe,
in my heart.
We're gonna have to have a part 2 with this. All I'm saying is, I believe that men who are emotionally, who have emotional baggage that they haven't addressed, or people, and not even just men, for people who have emotional baggage, misplaced emotions that they haven't dealt with, that comes up in some form of insecurity. You said that you don't have no hurt. You don't have no
because it's like you go through something, you feel the pain, whatever it is. I'm the type of person, I feel it, boom, I gotta knock it out, I gotta stop it. I gotta put it into
But you stop it by just not feeling.
Yeah.
Just poof.
Yeah.
Fudge the emotion. Just stop.
Yeah.
But it's like you have to sit in it so you can feel it, so you know, okay, this is where it came from, so you can address it.
Because that emotion is gonna have you wandering and not wandering.
Dwelling.
Thank you. Yeah, that word.
See what a wife does?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, well, that on things that you don't need to dwell on.
What you mean? Some things you need to dwell on so that it'll make you a better person. Talking about stuff that you've been through or that hurt, that so you can place that hurt, like, okay, this is why I was going through that. Like, for instance, I would have never known that, oh my God, I'm dealing with abandonment issues because my dad left.
You know why I don't do I'm not like that? Because when you do when I opened up, or I've noticed when some people open up, others take advantage of that shit and try to use it against you.
You know what? You are absolutely correct. That's true.
You can kiss
okay, I get that. But we talking about you and I. So
we work. I'm working on it between us.
All right.
But as far as everybody else,
I know they can kiss your two-tone butt. Okay, that's fair. So this whole thing still is a debate between male and female. Because I feel, as a woman, I feel that men need to be emotionally available for their wives. Yeah, they need to be emotionally available. Because then what kind of safe place if I give you the safe place that you can come to me with absolutely anything, what kind of safe place do you feel like you give me if now I'm choosing how to come to you
even if it wasn't a safe place, I still could come to you. I still would come to if I had to.
But that's because I try to allow you to know that, listen, I'm emotionally available for you, whatever you need. So I know I do things differently than you. I pray about it, give it to God, and then worship and fast about it. But I'm emotionally available so that you can feel comfortable to talk to me, comfortable in letting it out, comfortable and releasing whatever it is. But I feel that men should do the same for women. They should be emotionally available. Like, you know, the scars that I've dealt with. You know, from any form of molestation, rape, that sexual abuse. You know, from my past marriage that he slept with all of Atlanta and not me. So you was always there, and I was always able to come to you because you made me feel safe coming to you and speaking to you. But now that we're married, it's one of those, what happened?
That's what friends are for.
I'm not your darn friend no more.
That's right.
I'm still your friend, but I'm your wife now.
Now you need to find another friend to talk to, like you used to talk to me.
Wait, what? So you are okay with me going to another man, talking to him?
Who said it had to be a man? Why I gotta be a man?
Because you're my husband, so I should come to you.
That's not what we're talking about right now.
My God, clearly, this whole conversation This
shit went left. You thought it was going to you thought it was going to make a right turn at Albuquerque, and we went left.
I'm mad. I'm mad the fact that you see you're emotionally not understanding me.
I'm understanding you.
Jay.
This didn't go the way that you planned it.
No, it proves my point.
What?
That not being emotionally available doesn't make you present. Wait, I gotta say that again. You're emotionally not available for me to feel like I have a safe place to come to. Did I still say that wrong? I did. Listen, this is just you just gave me a whole headache.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that wasn't my intentions. I didn't even want to do this, but you forced me.
I did because I was being led.
And now I'm doing it. You can't, and you sitting there like on the edge of your seat, like I don't even want to do this no more.
It's not that. It's the oh my goodness. It takes a village to raise people, raise our children.
And I was
clearly the village wasn't.
I was like the little boy in 300 when they threw the nigga out in the jungle with a spear. That was me. After my dad died, I was on my own. I had to fend for myself. So it's no being emotional. Any sign of emotion would get you eaten alive where I grew up at.
Okay, that's in Harlem. Okay, but this is
not. That's just in New York City.
Okay.
But at the same time, it's like it was no room for emotions. It wasn't.
I'm just saying now that you're grown.
I don't have my emotions off for so long.
But you do love me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do know that.
Love the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Love you to the moon and back.
Even though I
love you to Pluto and back.
Even though I
kill a nigga for you.
Now that everybody and their mama know that, but I'm just saying. Emotional.
You can't get mad at a nigga for the way he is.
I mean, I'm not mad. I'm just trying to understand. Because I believe that
you know me for over 20 years.
Yeah.
So how you don't understand me?
No, I don't understand
where I'm coming from.
It's been the same. So you've been exactly who you are. I don't know. In my mind, once we got married, it was going to.
You thought the fairy tale was going to begin, didn't you?
Yeah, because dude,
this shit is not a fairy tale. This is real life.
Oh my gosh! But we still have to tag team things together. There you go with the Mandisi shit again. You want to go back to Mandisi? Wait, what the hell? Mandisi meaning back to reality? I'm not in reality.
Yeah,
I'm still back with love and hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh! Anyways. Y'all heard this. We're going to have a part 2 because clearly my brain is just...
Oh, in the next session, I'm having me a couple drinks.
So I
Deuces.
need some other males that... This dude is really taking off his head. You know what? You is something else. You know what? You is something else. So again, it's your girl, Mouth Almighty. And we're going to have a part 2 to this. I need some men's brains. Like, do all men feel this way? Don't answer because you done took your headphones off. So do all men feel this way? Am I the only? I know I'm not the only woman, but do all men feel this way? Matter of fact, is there any man out there that no? This dude put his headphone on.
No, they don't all feel the same way I do. I'm cut. I keep telling you, I am. They broke the mold after they made me. How many times I got to tell you? Both of my parents were born under the same sign, Leos.
I get it.
I was born 9 months after their birthdays. They're born 3 days apart. No, 5 days apart. August 3rd, August 8th. I was born in May. You do the math. I'm the epitome of a Gemini.
That you are.
I am a fucking true-fledged Gemini, and I don't give a fuck. Okay?
Babe,
no, all men don't feel like I do.
Okay, I get.
Like I said, the only reason why I feel the way that I feel about a lot of things is because the way that I was raised.
No, I get.
I was raised to the point like, nigga, either you do or you die.
That's a lot of responsibility.
Exactly. So just imagine a 10-year-old boy with the weight of the world on his shoulders.
I can't. I can't. I won't even profess to even put my foot in your shoes.
That's why I'm the way that I am. But going through all the things that I went through.
Okay.
And most of it, I was by myself. Yeah. By myself. I didn't have no help.
I get that. I'm just saying.
The family made me feel like everybody was against me at times.
And that's a horrible feeling growing up as a child. You went from a child to a young male feeling the same way. Okay, so all your life.
So now you understand why my emotions is in the trash, pretty much.
I'm mad because regardless of how I say you sometimes you're not emotionally available, the one thing that we all know, anybody who's ever met you, who's seen you and I interact, well, that man loves you though. That man will give you everything he possibly can. So it's not just the things that you give, it's the healing. I just feel like there's healing that needs to be done, and it you're the head of the household. You are over me. You are the man that I come to for and I can't stop. I've been coming to you over 20 years with absolutely everything. It doesn't matter how small or unimportant it is. You always listened. So sometimes when you get into a place of, I just feel like you can be unavailable at times. So I guess that we're going to leave it right there. Right there, Jay. Right there, okay? Right there. Whew. So we're going to leave that right here. Again, it's your girl, Mouth on Body in the place to be. Man, I know y'all going to be listening to this. So I need somebody. I need somebody to, tag team for, against, me, him, whatever. Just, I need somebody to tell me their truths. He done shared his. I done shared some of mine. I need somebody else to give us some truth. Amen. So, at the end of the day, this is a judgment. Babe, we're still recording. Still recording. Oh my, get it. Y'all, peace out. I can't even move my mouse fast enough.